Scorpio lady. I'm sorry, I'm having a moment. I have my window open and girl. Anyway, it's really scary. The bugs, the creatures of the night that are so thirsty for light. It's sad. It is sad how thirsty for light they are. And they were smashed into glass just to get to that light. It's, I swear. Anyway, hey Scorpio lady. Damn, did you hear that? There was another one. Ooh, honey, let me focus on you. If you're new, welcome to my channel. I do things quite differently here. If you're new, it, stick around. If you're not, man, there's so many great readers out there. Be blessed. Find your way. If you're returning, hey, howdy doody. So this is your guidance for June 2018. Scorpio lady. Guidance for Scorpio lady. June 2018, please. Something wrong in the village. Oh. I don't know if these are for you. I'm gonna... Okay, so here are the cards that came out. I'm gonna put them back in though. Commitment in reverse, follow the leader, and rock bottom. For some of you, there's a deal, work-wise, partnership. I feel like this is work-wise, or wherever this may fall, that you might be in or might be having. You might have to either leave something, or just not take something on, not enter into anything long-term, or leave something. Follow the leaders, ask for mentorship or guidance from someone or something. Spirit is always good. Praying. This is about maybe the path not the path less oh, what is this? Yo. This, like, there's something specific that I really like how the book says. Okay. Anyway, this could also mean about taking the lead, not just someone else taking the lead. Okay. Never mind. 40, 10 is interesting. Anyway, you being the leader, following the leader. So if you do have to leave something, you may have to take the lead and do it and initiate that break, or take the lead of your life or whatever the situation is, and not enter into anything. If this is for you, I don't know if this rings true for you. I'm gonna put these cards back in. I don't know why I'm going into this right now, but rock bottom, such a nice card. I'm gonna go on a whim and say you do have many roads you can take. Leaving this, there is opportunity for you. It might feel like you're at bottom, but really what I'm seeing here, oddly enough, is that it might feel a bit dark, it might feel a little bit small, it might feel a bit enclosed, and you can have your moment if that is a moment that you need to have. But once you breathe in and breathe out, and you can lift your head up and open your eyes and look around you, you'll see that there are many paths you can take, and those many paths are not a curse of option, it's a blessing of options, that you can go down many roads after leaving this or ending this or not going into this, that there are other roads available to you, many others. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna put these back in the deck and begin the real reading. Why did I do that? Okay, guidance for Scorpio Queen, June 2018. Alright. Okay, I think it's funny because, yeah. Okay, you really think that you might have lost your way, and I'm gonna need you to, so maybe the options were scary for you. Maybe it is a curse of options for you. There's too many roads to travel. Or it feels like there's not many roads to travel because you haven't yet done your breathing and looking around. Awesome. Everything is connected. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. But right now you're kind of not fucking yourself over, because I want to be a lot more gentle with that, because but in a soft way you're fucking yourself over, but it's fine. You can be in that space a little bit, because I do recognize it is a tough spot for you right now. You're feeling quite vulnerable, and it's okay to ask for help. It really is okay for you to ask for help. It's okay for you to ask for help. It's okay for you to ask for help. And this has got a lot to do with like the heart. There's a lot of green here, your heart. And quite possibly tuning into what you really want. It might be time for you to really, really ask yourself what you want. And it's not one of those, I'm in the car and you ask yourself what you want. It's one of those, you wake up in the morning, you're like, hey heart, what do I want? This has been a general theme today, and with my life entering this fucking month, it's about, if you watch you probably won't, but the Aries reading was talking about options. Sometimes we feel like we have either one or two things we could do. There's typically a third option. In this situation, I'm saying you definitely need to look into your heart. I feel like you've been all mind. There's a lot of water here, maybe all emotion. And maybe you have been all emotion, but then it's also kind of messing with your mind. I'd say you need to really get to base, go into your heart space, and like really go into your heart space. Like if you really need to, breathe in, breathe out, put your hand over your heart, close your eyes, and just ask your heart, what do you want? What would you like? What do you want? In earnest. I'm seeing rainbows here, so things feel like they're gonna be okay. So long as you go with the flow. There is like something, you're definitely embodying panic. I mean, not definitely, but like there's an air of panic. There's an air of not thinking you're ready. There's an air of, I don't want to do this, but a part of you that knows you kind of have to, because you can't be in the situation any longer. I love that continue. It's so precious. It feels like, yeah, the world is coming towards you, but it feels like help is coming. It's just, you might need to also ask for it. Here it talks about you might need to take the lead in a situation, like really take charge in a situation. We just had this card a couple minutes ago. The funny thing about this card is it talks about you do have a talisman, and the talisman is here. So I'm going to read those two cards to you, because that's what I was laughing at. There's a lot of green here, so you might need to really connect to your heart. If your heart and head are in a battle, if your heart and head are like clashing, or pulling in different directions, so they're opposing, they're not working together, not going this way or that way, they're not aligned, then you might need to ask your soul. That's what I need to do. I'm personally in the soul space of being like, all right, so like, what does my soul want? And that instantly calms me down. It's such a good tool, and I give that to you today. To ask yourself what your soul wants, and you know what your soul wants, but it's that space where you can act from from that space where you start to enter the magic stream and go with the flow. You start to enter this fuck, I've never seen these two cards before together. This is so awesome. Do you see this here? Now you want to be in the sacred pool like this. So we're gonna put that right there. But this woman, she's looking for help. She wants to be rescued in a way. So it talks to me about vulnerability, and this magic stream is here. So she could be up there in this little stream up there in that little corner, and she just needs to breathe, ask what her soul wants, and she knows she's probably gonna jump off that cliff, but she doesn't want to, so she's gonna maybe flow down that cliff, you know. In position, it's a gentle push. Haha, get it? To get up and take the lead in a relationship or partnership, be the one to voice what must be said. Muster your courage and speak your needs aloud. Affirm what you like and what you feel. Don't just hope for someone else to fix the problems you see. If your inquiry is about career or projects, you must take the initiative to draw up a proper plan. That's right. The commitment card also talks about really, really like being pedantic about sure about what it is you're going into, and making sure that if you have to go into this plan, if you have to go into that commitment, not making it long term, but if that has to be something that needs to be done, definitely, like, it's not the time to sleep on details. It's not the time to sleep on, you know, what you get out of it, whatever that looks like for you. Yeah, drop a proper plan. If it's about a personal relationship, you must be clear about your intentions and desires. Boldly begin a discussion about how things really are and how to make the situation work for the highest good of all. Do this as soon as possible. You may be pleasantly surprised by the results. Cool. All right. Now, this card, it mentions a talisman when this position is on the upright. Your suffering has been crystallized into a talisman of wisdom. Now you must share it. By being fully authentic, you lead others into the light. You'll be required to divulge some things about your past that you may help someone else. Lead with love. There's another message here as well. Look to those whose great character and accomplishments you admire. Emulate the leaders you respect. You will then in turn have more to offer. So, in whatever situation you're feeling unprepared, that's what I'm feeling here. You're feeling unprepared. Now this is in the reverse. So if you need to seek help, if you need to Google how to have this conversation, how to do that. If there's someone in your world who has done this before in some way, shape, or form, consult them. See what's up, see what's good. So you can be prepared to talk about this, to do whatever this thing is, or not do whatever this thing is for you. The magic stream is here, which is really, really nice, because it tells you that everything is going in the flow that it needs to be going in. So, if this is a conversation or some sort of interaction that you have to have, go with the flow. Go from love. If it's accusatory, try to, I don't know again what happened to you or what's going on in your world, but try to go with the flow of the conversation, but also, stand your ground and express what you need to express. There's a lot of water here, so I guess that's something to do with emotions, I suppose. But there's also rainbows here. I'm seeing some rainbows, so there's an essence of it's gonna be alright. In terms of hope is not all lost. Just breathe through it. Definitely breathe through it. And part of your fears about whatever this might be like, if it's showing up in the world, it's because it's coming from you, or there's definitely that essence of that coming from you. The sacred pool and protection talks about that kind of thing where you're embodying certain aspects. Oh. Yeah. It can be difficult to overcome denial when there's a reward for staying where you are. If you can't accept and love yourself, you remain trapped wearing a false mask of victimhood. The benefit of embracing denial in the victim's mask is that you never have to take a real risk. So again, it's definitely, those are harsh words. Look, okay, those are harsh words. That's harsh, okay. That's why I feel like my higher self is always yelling at me, because I'm just like, damn, you ain't gotta say it like that. You could be a little more gentle. But I do see from this situation, it feels like it is something that's been on your mind and it's been in your heart, whatever this thing is. Um, um, but it does feel like action needs to be taken, man. Like, action's gotta be taken. And this is confirming that. And then you might need to take the lead and ask for help if you need it. Yeah, courage is not the absence of fear, except the discomfort of seeing with clear eyes, and you'll soon see the wondrous adventures are waiting for you. Step into your magical life. Take the leap of faith. Yeah. I feel like you gotta surrender the need to self-sabotage, and it's like a covert self-sabotage here. And again, with the talisman in reverse, it says you gotta be aware of repetitive patterns in your life. So if you're entering into a pattern again of victimhood or whatever that means, I don't want to say that. I don't like that. It's whatever situation you're in. If it's something that you've been in before and you need to stand up for yourself in a way, then you might need to do that. I really like what it says about sometimes the things most familiar carry with them the reminders of what you don't want to experience again. You can move forward cautiously, or you can look for another path that would take you in a new direction, which is what I was saying in the option 3. It's funny that that came up again. That's cool. Which was there's the mind, fighting itself, and the heart fighting the mind. Sometimes there's that clash, and it's like, where do you make a decision from? And soulmate card flipped over. Why are you flipped over? Look. So maybe there's a sense of like not belonging. Maybe a part of you needs to uncouple from something or break an engagement or leave something or not enter into something because it may not be where you belong and you need to step away from it. Anyway, option 3 was the soul question that I was asking. There are other ways. There are other options. But yeah, it feels like the option for you is to definitely make this move, and the advice after you make the move, because it does feel like it's going to be pretty heavy for you to make the move, whatever that decision is for you, whatever that looks like, is there are more paths than you think after that thing that you take the lead on and execute. Okay, honey, let me know what's going on in your world. Leave a comment, and yeah, good luck.